Welcome to You Can Do It. Today we're looking at Dualit toasters, these good old hardy toasters that are fairly indestructible. We've got a bit of a problem on this one. One or two of the heaters have gone, or one of them. So if you, I don't know if you know these, you put it on there, you've got two sides, which are these and these. And if you click it onto four, you've got all four of them going. So the best way to test this, so what we're going to do is show you how to test this. So you can normally see by your toast, but just if you can't. So you can see the red there, so that side's working. And you can see the red on that side, so that side's working. Clearly see the red on that side, and there's nothing on that side. So this one here, which is the middle, this one in the middle, look. You're just showing that, if you look like it, you see there's nothing on that side. Let me put it onto 4. I'll see. I've got it on 4, just a bit of time for it to heat up. Right, so look, yeah, look, you can see you've got red on this side, you've got red on that side, you've got red on that side, but you haven't on that one. So it's this one here. So just from process of elimination, it looks like that one there. Yeah, okay. So let's turn it over. We'll turn it upside down. Take this little tray out, which is your toast, thing. Unplug it from here just to be doubly safe. Now, I just need a Phillips screwdriver now. We need to undo that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and then we can take that panel off. So let's get cracking on that. So we can take that off. That's hot. Right, so now we've got the electrics. And the reason why these things are so good is because there's so little to go wrong, really. You just got your little timer here and things like that. So we know that these other ones are working. And if you actually look, you've got your positive down there, which runs basically down there. And you have another positive here, which comes from that switch. And then you've got the neutral, which just runs all the way along there. So what we were just double checking to see whether there's any problem here. But you see this power here goes here and it does these. So you know that therefore, if these are working, and you know there's power coming along there, okay. And these are working, all working, so you know power's coming along there. So just check to see whether these bolts are loose, which they're not. I've checked all those. So we need to take this one out, okay. So what I'll need to do now is go online and find a new heating plate, or whatever you want to call it. And then once that arrives, we'll come back and we'll show you how to take that off and replace it. Good old Amazon have delivered, and they just delivered me a new element. Now this is the bit that might be interesting for people, because there's an old element and a new element. There's the old style and the new style. Okay, so what we've got in here, if you look down here, if you look sort of at the side here, look, you can see the element at the bottom it's got a little metal band on it, and then it comes up here for these two terminals and then back down again. Okay, so this is the new type, which doesn't have that metal band that goes along the bottom. And so I think normally the metal band would go along there, and then you'd have a bit there and there. And these are the new ones. So I think this notch here is so that we can use this. So instead of it going, these resting on top of this here will notch into the side of that thing. So what we need to do now is adjustable spanner or something, just to undo these here, which I look like something like 6mm. So we just need to, so I'm going to undo this one here and this one here. So I'll be back in a minute. There's 6.5mm. So I haven't got a socket for that. So I'm just going to use an adjustable spanner. I'll undo that one and that one. Right, they're undone just a little bit. Look, so the way that works, look. And that slides back, that thing, and then you can actually lift these out, right? So it just holds it in on one side. We can't lift these out because they're still connected here. Now we want to take out this middle one here. This middle one here we want to take out. So I need to undo that one, and carefully take those bolts out there without dropping the washers down. And then we should hopefully be able to take that element. And if you actually look down there, can you see? There, look, one of the wires is broken. So that's why that one wasn't working. So let me undo this one and this one. Okay, I've got one out. Look, you have a bolt with Phillips head on one side, a little nut on the other, and then you've got two washers. Okay, so that was from there, so I'm going to do the same there. Right, so this one's out. Yeah, obviously, just not make sure it's, okay, so that can be bent out of the way. That can be bent out of the way, look. And that one can be bent out of the way. All right, so that means then I can pull this out. Now make sure that it's clear here, yeah, and I can I can pull this out. So I need 2 hands for that. There we are. So that's your element that's come out. Look, and you can see, look, because the cable there is broken. That was the problem. But that's the old style look. Now I am guessing that the new style, which is that, will fit because look, of those notches, that's where they fit. And the screw holes are the same. All right, so this is in its cellophane packet. So I'm going to untake this out and then I'm going to drop that back down and then connect these back up. So let me just try and just take this out of the plastic and drop it down there. Be very, very careful that you don't, I think actually these are in, yeah. So the difference is these, the wires are free, so you can capture that. But these, the wires are set in some sort of, let me just take it out of here. So this is the new one, the new style, look, and that's, you've got a cover on there, so you can't really, look, you can't hit the things, whereas the old style, if you catch that with even with a bit, you can catch it. If you put a fork down there or something to try and clean it out, then you can break them, which is probably what happened there. Someone put a fork down and bust them. All right, so look, they fit exactly the same, just shaped slightly. So that's for the junk. That can go. Let me just try and install this one back. So that's slotted in there, you see, and then that still allows you to move that forward, you see, because of that little notch. Yeah, so you have to make sure these are all down before you can pull this bar across. But let me just connect this up first, and I'll do that, and then we'll push it all down and push that bar across. Okay, so they're in there nicely. So now what we need to do is make sure that these are all pushed down, because these are the old style here still, and then we have the new one here and there. So just make sure they're all pushed down, and then we should be able to, yeah, look, push, if you push that down, yeah, look, there you are, she's in. So that's across now. So now that this new one can't fall down because it's in the slot there. So I'm just going to now tighten these two up, and then we can just test it out before we put the bottom on. We can just plug it in and see if it works. All right, I've plugged that in, and that does get hot very briefly. So we'll put the base on it now, and then we can test it out for good. But just a quick way here, I'll show you how to test. So when you want to test these, you just need to put it there where it's got the loudspeaker. So that means that basically you're testing for continuity. So look, if I put there, right. So look, if you do that, if you put that between there and there, that's not working because there's obviously no continuity because these cables are snapped. So you can't, there's no current that's going to go around there. So you know that's trash. So that can now be thrown away. I'll put the lid back on this. I'll put the lid back on that and tight screw it up, and then we'll test it out. Kitchen now. So we'll turn that to 4. So then they should all, so everything comes on, and we'll turn this on. Right now, what I can see is that these ones are getting hot really quickly, the old style, because they're not covered. The new ones are getting hot, but they get hot a little bit slower. So it'd be interesting to see how my toast is. Maybe it's worth me actually getting a full set of new ones for these. But look, the old ones get hot really, really quickly. There. And the new one in the middle is hot. Definitely hot. It definitely gets hot. You can see that the things are getting red there, but it's not quite as quick. Yeah, they're all hot now. So I should be able to have all my toast done now. So I actually haven't got any toast to test it out on. That will be done tomorrow. I'll get some more bread. But I hope this has helped. That's basically how to fix these brilliant toasters. They go forever. They don't matter. Don't worry. You can put the old style elements in, all the new style elements, whichever one you can get. But obviously, it's a lot easier to get the new style. So I'd put a full set of those in. To be honest, I think they're probably a bit more efficient. Yeah. Oh shit, that's really hot. Anyway, so that's it. So I hope this video has helped. If you like the channel, subscribe. Always helps. Give me a thumbs up. Always helps the channel. See you on the next video. Just remember, you can do it.